Look at the textures, like, loading in.
Don't forget, we need a Cortex chip, structure gel, and a power pack to get the suit ready.
Ruffy, Jacob Halperin. An unusually sedated orange Ruffy found hovering above the outside the Omicron substation had a remarkable bone growth that seemed to interfere with its perception, brought it inside to study it, but it stiffened and died in the process. During post-mortem study, the thing kicked back to life while being out of water. Kept swimming for a few minutes, so I returned it to an aquarium. It instantly started banging into the glass and bludgeoned itself to death before I could relocate it. Shelley, dead on arrival. Claudia Eames. Darby and Waldick identified it as what it was, sabotaging the Luminar probe at about 900 meters depth. It's a 150 centimeter long rudder fish that looks like it has merged with some other kind of fish or shark. It's the freakiest form of mutation we've seen so far. It's clear that it's getting worse. Something is causing this, and I'm not buying the radioactive fallout nonsense that Orvari can't shut up about. Johann Ross, dead on arrival. The dead man found on the climber this morning has been identified as Johann Ross, the AI psychologist working at Tau. I can't even begin to imagine what has happened down in the abyss, and frankly I won't risk losing my staff by going down there to look. If the art team is alive, which I highly doubt, they will have to find a way to give us a sign. We're not going down there again without good reason. Okay. I really don't know what we're doing. Okay. Alright, let's see what we got. Stop the wow.
That's funny. That's really funny, Julia. What's going on? What's that? I think Ross is trying to tell me something. I'll find out. He wants me to go down to the abyss and find it. Crazy, right? You've been down there. I just thought you could talk some sense into me. Robbie, I want a liberty too. I can't talk about that.
Lisa Cameron, 2013-03-23. The structure gel has been charged and actually keeps going for a while, even removed from a power source. If applied to circuits, it seems to help out with connectivity. Function, it seems like it's not the only connectivity, but even functionality. The gel can make simple machinery work and act more efficiently. However, the modifications that the WoW has made to the gel are full of extra information that doesn't necessarily make sense. When applied to something more complicated, it causes the gel to act as a cancer upon the host, eventually ruining it. We could use the gel to our advantage, but it needs to be uncalibrated to get rid of the bad code. Pathology. Applied gel to dead mouse. The gel caused the mouse to appear alive. It was put into the same habitat as a living mouse. The reanimated mouse was apathetic, while the living one seemed stressed. For 15 minutes, the reanimated mouse attacked and killed the living mouse. Half an hour later, the reanimated mouse stopped moving. The corpse was solid as the gel had hardened on it. Progress. Reanimated another mouse with structure gel. This time it was done with uncalibrated gel as produced by Ames. The results were impressive. The thing appears catatonic, but it's more of a sleepwalker to avoid the thing hardening, as 4 electromagnetics are used to cause a low electrical current within the animal. This has also provided us with the ability to somewhat control it. Chemical analysis. The structure gel remains unchanged on a fundamental level. It's still the same cross-link gel with aligned graphene and a polyunsaturated matrix that was installed throughout Pathos 2 a few years ago. The problem is not the gel, but its control of the WoW. The gel has not taken on any new properties. The WoW simply uses it in ways that we would have never dreamed of. Study results. Overwhelming evidence concludes that all deformed creatures, the fish, the sharks, and even the helpers were manipulated by the WoW via structure gel. They have in some manner been exposed to charged gel and in turn stricken by a cancerous growths that affect their whole being. It's difficult to ask why they, when talking about an AI, but it all started shortly after the comet killed the surface. I can't for sure say if it's bad code or carefully programmed mercy killing, but it looks like it's not going to make things easier for us to survive. It's a little disturbing. want to see this.
It came back to life. There's something like it.
Weird. So we have the structure gel. Now we need a computer chip and a battery. That's weird.
Hey, Andrea?
Yeah?
I was talking to Cameron about protein solubilization. Do you think we could break the aggregate and structure gel without flattening the configuration?
Jesus. That was a mouthful. You've been listening to Cameron, that's for sure. What do you want, Raleigh?
Can you blame me for trying to figure this out? I've been having the dreams too, you know. I don't know what to believe.
Oh, I know. Everything from the sudden signal amplification in black boxes to having a comatose Dr. Ross locked up in the glass jar. We've all been going a bit nuts.
Tell me about it. Feels like my head's about to explode. Hypothetically speaking, could we stop the WoW from mutating?
It doesn't work like that.
Even if there was a Site Alpha?
Hypothetically speaking, I guess we could try. Raleigh, are you recording this?
Sorry. I just... Sorry.
Okay. Alright, buddy, I get it. Not sure what floor we're supposed to be going on. I'd have to imagine this is where we're supposed to go. We have to override here as well. We do.
Johann Ross was found dead on the climber this morning. The ARC team went down a couple of days ago, but I see no reason to suspect them playing a part in his death. The climber can't be operated from the abyss, so there was a scheduled retrieval. The climber returned without the lifeless body of Alpha member Johann Ross. No traces of the ARC team. Cameron, Eames, Lansky, all studying the body inside containment. I'll follow up with whatever they find. Delenda Est.
Okay, on to the next one.
The WoW has been getting more aggressive, pushing all systems to the limits. Ironically, the dead Dr. Johann Ross would be the perfect person to ask why the WoW is making such a big buzz about his passing. After all, the WoW isn't supposed to want anything, and definitely not to mourn people. The system overload affects the staff considerably. Headaches, loss of sleep, unwarranted stress. And it seems to be getting worse. I could use some advice so you can get through. Delenda Est. Things are out of hand. The staff looks like they're about to explode. Every other person walks around with nosebleeds, and the rest keep wiping stains of blood from their eyes to keep them from overflowing. That's to do with the WoW trying to free Ross somehow, for sure. At this point, I wouldn't be surprised if the body just got up and left. Rally Herber, our dispatcher, has been snooping around asking questions she shouldn't. She says she's going down into the abyss to find Alpha. I can't bring myself to stop her.
Well, something happened to her. Doesn't appear to be anything we need in here. Oh my god. Alright. the sound effect, though. We'll heal. Get the feeling this is somehow going to be kind of hard to get by that guy. Going. Looks like I got what I needed. So do we have to go to the bottom floor now? That enemy's really annoying. Got the Cortex chip. Alright. It's kind of confusing, but I figured it out. Let's explore the rest of this.
Strasky, are you there?
I hear you, Herbie. What's up?
Just wanted to check in. I have to go do something. I might not be around for a few days, okay?
Rally Herbert leaving the listening post? Must be important.
It is, Strask. It is.
Okay then. Stay safe.
Omicron, can you hear us?
Loud and clear. Everyone all right?
We will be as soon as we make friends with the power suits.
I'm sure you'll get used to it.
Just wanted to check in before we pass the last working Lumar probe. Guys, any last words to Omicron? Don't forget to pick us up. You heard that, right?
Don't worry, we won't forget.
All right. Heading into radio silence.
Good luck, guys. Tau, please respond. This is Rowley Herbert calling from Omicron. Please respond, Tau.
Unable to connect. Lumar relay out of range.
Yeah, I get it.
Unable to connect. Lumar relay out of range.
Alright. Okay.
The door!
It's locked! What's going on?
I don't know how to read. Okay.
I managed to piss off.
Alright, I will be right back. I gotta go use the restroom real quick, so I will be back in a couple minutes. Okay, alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. Just give me 1 second here. Okay, there we go. Alright.
Another one of WoW's monsters.
We have everything we need, right?
Yeah. Let's get to work. crazy.
Don't worry, it'll work. Make sure it's all bunched together with the structure gel connecting all the parts. Alright, try activating the suit from the terminal again.
So we're gonna be in that suit. That's the crazy part.
I can't believe we're doing this.
It will be fine.
Then why don't we put you in the suit?
I was gonna suggest that if you refused.
You'd go without me.
I need to do this, Simon. This is important. I need to launch the
We
arm.
can't trust
You'd
her.
really do it. Change body.
Yes, if you want to stay here, I'm not gonna stand in your way. I don't want to tell you what to do.
What would it be like before? Close my eyes and then...
And then open them again.
All right, let's do it.
Thank you, Simon. Go sit in the pilot seat in the next room. You might need to boot it up. We need to loop back the activity manifested by your current Cortex chip, run it through the amplifier, feed it into the new chip, and then make sure it's synced.
You lost me halfway there.
You don't really need to understand it, just make them line up.
Oh, it's so close. Is this right? Is the amplitude a bit too big? It's close. I don't get it. That looks correct to me. Except for at the end. See, this is as close as it gets, basically, from what I can tell. I'm not getting it. It's like the only puzzle I've actually gotten confused about. Come on, that's so close. Like... I'm so lost on this. I gotta step back and think for a second. I'm not getting it. Oh my god, that's like... I always end up back up here, and I don't get it. I'm looking this up. Like, it doesn't make any sense to me. Like, what part am I doing wrong here? Like... I don't get it. Okay, I'm gonna try this thing that they're saying to do, and I'm gonna take a look, see if that makes even any sense. What the hell?
That's everything. You can climb into the pilot seat now.
Already?
I have everything under control.
Oh,
So
well,
please.
I guess that's what we have to do. I try.
Sorry about any discomfort. This
It's
should be
taking way
okay
too
soon.
long.
It's like having your picture taken.
Well, with the most expensive camera in the world.
You know, Indians thought photos would steal their souls.
In this case, they'd be right.
Yes, it would be.
There must be something wrong. Can't you run a diagnosis or something?
What was that?
No, it's just...
Why was it still talking?
It's the same like before.
Catherine, why was he still talking?
That's how it works, you know that.
What do you mean?
You know it's not magic. You were copied. The sleeping Simon in the seat was copied, and now you are here, just like Simon lived on in Toronto.
God damn you, Kath. 2 Simons? There can't be 2 Simons.
What did you think would happen?
That you were gonna take my mind and put it into another body, like a brain transplant.
I'm sorry, it wouldn't work that way.
You realize how messed up this is?
Please, I didn't mean to upset you.
How did you expect me to react to this shit?
Please stop.
You're fucking disgusting. What's gonna happen to him?
He'll sleep for a while, a few days.
And then what? Wake up in this fucking nightmare again? All alone? So cruel.
Well, what do you want me to do with him? Make friends? Let him know that we have to leave him behind when we go into the abyss?
What if he didn't need to wake up?
You'd do that?
I don't know. Maybe.
There. I set it up for you. Hit the switch if you want to drain his battery. He'll die within a minute. I'd rather not stay plugged in any longer.
That's a tough choice. Eternal suffering in this place by himself. What lever do we have to hit? Seems the right thing to do. I don't like this Chun character at all. I don't like her. I guess we go this way. Maybe. Hey, Mr.
Are we done
Robot.
here?
Yeah,
Activate the climber, please.
sure thing.
Okay, what do I gotta hit? Oh.
Take a seat and we'll be off.
Oh, we're strapped in for a
Have you
ride.
figured out what happens when we die yet? Is that even possible? If there's some kind of afterlife, do you think my place is taken? The real me died like 100 years ago.
Twilight Zone.
Is there still room for me? And what about the Simon I killed at Omicron? What do you think, Catherine? Is there a heaven full of redundant copies of the same people? Is there someone up there who called me an imposter? It's dumb luck, right? That I woke up in the right body.
No
I
permanent
basically
sites.
flipped a coin, and if I had called the wrong side, I'd be rotting away at Omicron. I mean, there's nowhere to know, right? You didn't hit the make sure Simon wakes up in the right body switch, did you? Not that you would know. I mean, he would still claim to be the right Simon. Christ. This is awful. We did an awful fucking thing. And you wouldn't mind. Why would you? How could you know that it's not me, the me that I am, the same that I've always been? Please say something. I don't want to think. Please.
Actual darkness, no permanent
I don't
sites.
know what to say. I don't want to upset you.
Say anything.
When I was little, I used to climb the stairs all the way to the top of the building. And I can still feel how I did it, tuck my arms so I could push the heavy steel door open. Well, the first time that I dared go up there, I stepped out onto the roof and watched the smog rise and fall over Taipei. I got all the way up to the corner ledge and, I felt the warm wind in my hair and the sun was setting and the streets below were shadowed by the tall buildings. The people pushing through the crowd flowed like paint from an artist's brush.
Oh my god, look at that
Street
friggin'
filled the air with aromas of all my favorite
angler.
foods.
Look at all.
For a brief moment, I felt
terrifying.
connected to the world in a way that I never had before. It was the most profound feeling of comfort and sense of belonging I could ever hope for. I really never felt the same way again, but I went up to the roof many times after. I'm not religious, but I can see why people would be. The privilege of being makes a strong case,
At least every once in a while.
Do you still feel that sense of awe? Even like this?
Things are different, but we're still here.
What's the point of going on? Everyone's gone. All the people still left are digital copies trapped in computers at the bottom of the sea. We'll never be able to rebuild or reclaim what we were.
Are you really so unhappy being what you are, or is this about the man who went for a scan 100 years ago?
Both, I guess. When I was back in Toronto, even the worst case, the darkest futures I could predict, they at least included my previous life somehow. I feel so uprooted. There's nothing here that I recognize, nothing that makes me feel like I belong. Even if we make it to the Ark, would it be any different?
It's got some good
Still be
points.
alone.
Got some good points.
No friends. No family.
You could make new friends. I'm sure everyone would like to know the time traveler. If not, you still have...
Then we're gonna fall.
Catherine? Kath? Hello, Catherine. What happened?
Jellyfish.
Me, I know it's not much, but why have we stopped moving?
The power blacked out for a moment. Think it could be the atmospheric pressure. It's pushing pretty hard, really testing the limits of my suit.
Don't worry, it should hold.
Comforting.
It will hold.
Oh my god, look at that thing. It's awesome. Oh, I gotta sit back down. Sorry.
Does time freeze when you're not powered?
Time feels omitted more than missing.
What's the difference?
I don't feel like I'm being held back or hindered. And I don't have the opportunity to reflect on the time I'm missing. It's simply missing.
Sounds like sleeping without the dreaming.
Yes. But generally you anticipate when you're about to
I
sleep.
definitely did
and
not
there's
get
a
enough
natural
sleep last night.
continuation, since we tend to wake up where we went to sleep. My experience is more like an ever-changing moment that never really seems to find closure.
Sounds kind of like a movie being edited live.
I suppose so. I guess it sounds exciting, but it really keeps me activated to the point of exhaustion.
It's rough.
Could be worse. Could be a time traveler stuck in a body made from black goo.
That'd be the worst.
Look at everything. Everything's like going like wonky due to the pressure, I would have to imagine. Hello? Hi. How's it going?
You did it! You did it! I will make preparations.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
Oh, good, you're back.
What happened?
Something dropped onto the cage. Knocks you right out.
It spoke to me.
Looked like a man, one of WoW's creatures. It just stared at you for a moment, then threw itself down the abyss.
It said it would make preparations. I don't like the sound of that.
It was very strange. I thought it was going to kill you for sure. I'm glad it didn't.
Yeah, me too. Looks like we're closing in on the ocean floor.
Good, not sure the climber can take it much longer. Okay, so this is the Omega Sector. It's about an acre of the abyssal plan used by Pathos 2. I expect we'll have to do some walking before we reach town.
You haven't been here before?
Not in a way that'll help us.
Right, the other you has been here. We're following your own footsteps, Kath.
When I had footsteps,
You could still be down here somewhere, technically.
don't remind me, freaks me out. Alright, let's head for town and find that army.
Julia Dahl. Okay. Sample collection, physical checkups, check. Towel evacuation. Failed. Bring the art to 5. Okay. Now this is not where I want to be. It is way too dark down here for my liking. Can't see, like, much of anything. Oh, is this something?
Tao? Come in, Tao. Please answer, Tao. Nothing. It's dead.
Let's move out. We'll try the next one.
Look at the jellies! Look at them! Faulting activity, strong torrents expected. Lovely. It's probably, oh, it's not gonna be static good.
Stick to the lamplights. They won't go near them.
I can't fail, Glasser. It's important I reach Omicron. Our future depends on it.
Calm down. Let's just follow the path.
If I die, I need you to tell Julia Dahl that the WoW is out of control. She needs to get to Sarang. He'll know what to do.
Sarang?
Raj, you can tell them yourself. We just need to pick up the pace,
That's how
okay?
they want to pronounce it? Okay.
Glass! We lost the path! We need to go back!
I know where to go. Come on.
It's over there! The light is over there!
Final push, Raj. Almost there. We just...
I have no idea what that was, but oh my god. Mission log. Lure. Dried squid, 60 pieces of... Results. Target frilled shark. Rear shark approached the luminous lure, circled around to eat the dry squid, unlikely that it frequents this depth and anomaly. Lure, marlin, target giant squid, mantle the size of a man, estimated length 10 to 12 meters. Forensic attack tore the marlin apart. As soon as we turned on the lights, it quickly fled the area. Clearly another specimen affected by the leaking structure gel, partially covered in scales, and newly formed bone structure protruding through the mantle. Lure. Whatever that is. Target unknown. It's the angler! It's the angler! It's our good old pal, the angler. there something to activate in here? Wow.
Tao, can you hear this? Anyone there?
This is Tau. Who is this?
This is Ian Peterson of Theta calling. I got a team with me, and we're about half a kilometer from Tau.
What? How did... You came in the climber?
Listen, we're having a really hard time with this sector. Heavy turbulence is making it difficult to move forward, and the wildlife you got is absolutely rabid.
The storm comes and goes. The instruments show the weather is relatively fair right now. You should move out as soon as possible. Stick to the lights. The critters should leave you alone.
All right, you heard the man. We're moving out, people. Tao, keep the doors unlocked. We're coming in.
My God. Oh. That's a big frickin' thing. It's actually so immersive and frightening. Okay, I'm dead. Or... yeah, I died. So what do we do? That's creepy. Like, really creepy. Is that Tau? Did we make it? That genuinely was probably the scariest part of the game so far. We're gonna really need to find health. It's loading.
Never been happier to be inside. Let's
Me
find the Ark.
either.
Welcome to Tau. What's left of it.
Are you guys alright? What happened here?
We ran out of real food long ago. People have been getting sick. Haven't heard from anyone in months.
No shit, they all think you're dead down here. Some failed evac story circulating at Omicron.
Oh, God.
Listen, son. We're on an important mission, and we need your help to operate the Omega space gun. When it's done, we can all head back up the plateau. But now we need to get moving.
Of course. Head on through to the habitat. We shut off the front section to preserve power.
All right. See you soon.
Active tau. Coatsy. Yoshida. Wow. 4 subjure wower. So it's a wow. There's a wow in here. This is really big. Gotta go. Okay. There's a lot of little pieces I need to line up. That's the power suit. I knew it was a WoW. The power suit had to be a WoW. It said it basically on the machine. Breather for a second, just That's incredibly disturbing to look at.
Can't we do anything for him?
No. We're out of sedatives. If we had a gun, this would be the time to pull it out.
Did not expect it to end like this. Should have jumped the climber back to Omicron.
Without the Ark?
Forget about the Ark.
No, you don't get to say that. It's the only thing left of value, you know that.
Yeah.
Promise you won't leave it behind.
We'll all be dead one day. Then what?
We'll better keep it safe until then. Don't want the wow to take it, swallow it whole.
I'm sorry, Catherine.
It's okay, Ian. Just let it out. Let it all out.
Is that supposed to be Catherine?
What the fuck did we do?
Hey, try not to think about it.
My whole life, I've been a good man. We messed up, Sarah.
There.
I should have launched. Taken the chance.
The Ark's not launched.
If Ashkin says we could try again, when things calm down.
You gotta do it, you know. You got to.
There's nothing here. Move on, son. It will slow everything. We have to stop it.
I'm down, dude. I have no idea where we're supposed to go. There's so many different paths. Oh, we just eliminated one, potentially. Post-impact notes, minor structural damage, radio knocked out, communications recovered, Omicron, and the rest of the paths too are alright. Stop it with that. Cross-site radio failing, Lumar probes keep losing their link. Urgent fixed, How can't retrieve the climber until the link is working. Visited by SSE, Wolchek, Dahl, and Holland. System of biologically visits established until communications Lumar back at 100%. Evacuation of Tau order, we're all leaving for Omicron. September 15th, sworn by Monster Radio. And no radio, we're fucked. To the infirmary we go, I guess.
You're different.
Are you human?
Sarah Lindwall, payload technician at your service. A rare sight, am I right?
I'd say so. You're the first normal living human I've seen.
There's not many left down here. Most of them are up on the plateau.
You mean at Omicron?
Yeah.
There's no one alive at Omicron.
You've been there?
I've been all over it. The power plant at Upsilon, the ruins of Lambda, the abandoned Delta, Theta.
You've been to Theta?
There's not a lot left of Pathos 2.
And, I'm the only living person you've met? You mean I'm the last living human on the planet?
I'm sorry.
Who are you again?
Simon Jarrett.
Stationed out?
Nowhere. I used to work in a bookshop in Toronto. Long story.
Then what the hell are you doing here?
I'm trying to find the Ark.
Why would you? How do you know about that?
I've heard it's the last hope for mankind.
Damn right it is. Now what do you want with it?
Take it to the Gun at Phi. Launch it into space.
That was the plan, all right. I've been guarding it ever since we brought it back to Tau. Just couldn't bring myself to let go. To tell you the truth, I don't have the strength to argue. And I certainly don't have the time to wait for the next sentient thing shuffling through here. Go ahead. Take it.
Thank you. Can I get you anything? Do anything for you?
You could kill me.
Good one.
I'm glad you came by. Good to get this over with. Please don't leave me like this. I still can't believe I'm the last one. It's crazy. Would you stay with me, please? It won't be long now. Please, just stay. What a crazy thing this was. Life. At least I won't have to turn 30. Hooray! Wish I could have died at home with my friends. You ever been to Greenland? It's very beautiful. Well, at least when you get out of the city. Nanoc is busy, and yes, there's like 12 million people trying to get around, but it's a great place. Or rather, it was a great place before the comet ended it all. You know what? I prefer it this way. I liked Pathos. Liked my colleagues. Ian, Nick, Jasper, even Catherine. People thought she was weird because she was quiet, but she was cool. Simon, you still there?
I'm here, Sarah.
Don't let him die, okay? Send them out there. To the stars.
The black box is inactive. Probably found a way to switch it off.
That's good. That's very good. This game is so dark. Throw a look at what common chemicals and compounds found at Pathos 2 could keep you alive in emergency system situations. Last access by Sarah Lindwall. Nutrition Through the Veins by Richard Holland, a manual on how to keep unconscious or comatose colleagues fed through intravenous drip. Post-construction alterations, methods on how to make room for additional payload after the casing has been constructed and left Delta. Last access by Catherine Chung. So she came by here. Yeah, this has got to be one of the most dark-toned games I've played in quite a long time. I mean, the only other game that's, like, as dark as this game, in my opinion, is, Lisa, the Painful. I was hoping to see Omicron today. The evacuation order by the people at Theta was a gift, an excuse to leave Alpha and abandon the WoW. As the storm cleared, we were swarmed by monsters that the WoW had facilitated. We were ambushed and forced back towards Tau. Glasser, Kovsky, Kotzi, and I survived. All Claire is in the infirmary, but doesn't look good. 11:19. Kotzi made a run for it to check observation for anything resembling food. Going outside is beyond dangerous. It's like going to buy cigarettes in a cigarettes in a hurricane. She came back and she had some crumbs with her. We all knew it was empty. I think she just wanted a chance to die without carrying the responsibility of taking it herself. 12:25. People from the plateau showed up. It was a group of engineers from Theta telling us that they wanted to use the Omega space gun to launch something called the Ark. It's an artificial world that carries brain scans made from people working at Pathos, too. The idea was silly but endearing. We all agreed to do a scan so we could take part in this afterlife. Some of the engineers returned from Phi. Apparently they postponed the Ark launch. They were all in a very foul mood, and difficult to get any straight answers from. Except for one very important thing. They all wished to remain at Tau to figure this Ark business out, but they had scheduled for the climber to pick them up tomorrow. Someone would need to catch that climber to alert Omicron what was happening. Luckily, Glasser and I were able to take on this mission. I will finally get to warn Dahl and Sarang, or Sarang, I think it was Sarang is what they said, about the critical situation at Alpha, Site Alpha.
The pattern has stopped evolving. The WoW has managed to find balance. I convinced SSE Volchek to turn off all external control systems, making the WoW our de facto caretaker. So far, it's exceeding expectations. Since the comet crashed a few days ago, January 12th, the WoW has dropped to a low energy state. It hasn't abandoned its duties. It's keeping climate and life support going. But it's been simplifying the pattern, redefining its protocol. The WoW has started to grow physically. It's not just the core chamber.
I thought it was a terminal.
The WoW
My bad.
has started to grow physically. It's not just the core chamber. All around Pathos 2, structure gel is bursting through the pipes and bleeding through walls. I don't know what WoW could possibly stand to gain from this, but I assume it is intentional. The heart of WoW has claimed such a large part of the core chamber that there can no longer be any question to its heightened awareness. Not only does its expansion suggest an unexpected understanding of space, but also its own physical manifestation within the world. The WoW is reaching out to every machine, every life form, to manipulate, to control. It's trying to help save its creators from all this, just like the protocol demands. But really, what is good enough? Where is the line drawn for what is human and what is not? Would walking corpses do? Would a group of machines thinking they're human be acceptable? We can't trust a machine to know, to understand what it means to be. We have to terminate the WOW project. It can be done. I just need to get some help from Omicron.
Big philosophical questions, for sure, being asked throughout this game. I think we're going back in the water. Something else I need to do. I don't know what. It's moving quite fast now. That static sound effect and what else, that just... there's something about it that's so jarring. Just so jarring. Whoa. Okay.
Wrong, son. Alpha.
Is it?
Tell me what you want.
I need you to stop the WoW.
What? How?
The enslaved protein sloshing around your suit is the noose from which the WoW will hang itself.
What are you talking about?
As soon as I came to in Omicron, I tried to tell them to make the toxin that would make the WoW wither, but they didn't understand. They put it inside a cabinet. It was so infuriating. They needed to take it to Alpha, fountainhead of the misery we created. And the girl, she figured it out. She was going to take care of it, but the WoW shrieked. They all died. You took the gel from the cabinet and made yourself into a venomous snake.
You're saying this toxin inside of me can kill the WoW altogether?
You are the snake, Simon. Now strike at the heart.
What the hell is that?
The heart. It controls all the structure gel on Pathos 2. All you need to do is poison the imprint, and the heart will unwillingly spread it across Pathos 2, killing it. Feed it, Simon. Push your arm into the heart. It's working!
Did we kill the WoW? Is that really what that does?
Please. I did what you wanted.
You did good, Simon. But you can't leave. The only way to make sure the WoW stays dead is to destroy the only one who's immune to the new pattern. Don't worry. I'll make it quick.
Oh, God!
get a little bit further away. I don't know if that thing can hurt you at all, but I didn't want to find out. Okay.
This has to be Phi, right? Hope the Ark made it here in one piece.
Chris, what the hell happened to your arm?
It's complicated. I just need to know one thing. I'll have both my arms in the Ark, right?
Yes, of course. Are you okay, though? Can you do stuff?
Yeah. Let's just get this over with.
Did you find the Ark?
I did, but I kinda lost it on my way here on an automated tram thing headed to Phi. So it should be around somewhere.
That's great. Let's go get it. All right, Phi is up and running. Did you find out what happened to the Ark team?
Not really. For some reason, they didn't go through with the launch, so they took the Ark back to town.
I hope everything's okay with the space gun.
Yeah, I doubt I'll be able to repair one of those.
A satellite is loaded into a shell. The shell is accelerated by electromagnets along the barrel. Enough momentum to escape Earth's gravity is gained before ingression. Reaching space, the satellite will shed the shell and unfold.
Herbert, Pedersen, Lidwall, Chun. So Chun should be somewhere. Maybe. Okay.
This feels like the longest day of my life. Has it just been one day?
I have no idea. Our time together is a confusing patchwork of moments to me.
What time is it then? What day?
It's May 11th, 2104, 3:30 a.m., but I don't remember when we started.
Ooh. I don't want to look at his arm. Please.
You know, I woke up in my bed today. It just happens to have happened 100 years ago.
Sounds like a riddle.
It does. I woke up in my bed today, 100 years ago. Who am I? Who am I? It's crazy to think where I am. Not only is this the future, it's in the middle of the sea. I know nothing of this time or what the world looks like.
Not much to brag about now. Before the comet, I guess it was okay.
Yeah, better not oversell it. Might change my mind about the Ark.
You seriously not gonna tell me what happened to your arm?
Had to make a quick stop inside Alpha to help kill the WoW.
What? How? Why?
Stop it from torturing the memory of humanity.
Okay, let's just get back to work.
What will you do when you get into the Ark? What's the first thing?
Make sure the Ark is safe, stabilize flight path, activate solar panels.
Oh, what's the first human thing you're gonna do?
Oh. Watch the clouds roll by? Does that count?
I'd say so.
Are you suggesting we keep it down here? Doesn't that defeat the whole purpose? Eternity among the stars, remember?
The people inside the Ark won't know the difference. We can just keep it down here, and we don't have to risk the Ark being shot through 5,000 meters of broken barrel, and then push through another 100,000 meters of a dust-filled atmosphere.
Will the casing stand all that pressure?
Oh, the odds aren't great.
Catherine, say something.
I don't care what you think. I'm launching it.
No need to be like that. Let's just hang on to it for a while and think about it. We can launch it later.
No, that wasn't the deal. We made it to save them. To launch it. Out there, it's hope. Down here, it's a fucking terrarium waiting to die with the rest of us.
Come on, Catherine. It's not asking much. Let's just think about it before we risk the only hope humanity has to survive this hell.
No, we launch it today. This is my project, my Ark.
It's bigger than that. Don't you get it? It's not for you to decide. We're talking about the fate of mankind.
Get away from the Ark! I'm taking it.
No, you're not.
I'm not gonna let you ruin this.
Stop it!
Guys, calm down!
Get away from me! No!
What the fuck did you do?
It was an accident.
Catherine, talk to me. Catherine.
I had a feeling that was really Catherine.
Catherine,
Did you say something?
it's you. You had an accident.
What do you... Oh. You mean Catherine. Don't worry, it's better this way.
I think I found the assembly space.
What do you see?
It's like a huge open shell, a bullet ready to be loaded.
That's great. All prepared for the Ark.
On it.
How did she die?
You got into a fight with your colleagues. They didn't want to risk launching the Ark. Thought it might not make it through the atmosphere.
They killed me?
I'm sure it was an accident. They were just trying to stop you from launching.
How could they kill me?
Catherine,
I know I'm not an easy person to like. I just thought they trusted me.
come on. Don't do this to yourself.
Did you have friends in Toronto, Simon? Real friends?
There was some. Jesse, Sean, Kevin.
I always wanted a friend. Like a real one, someone you'd never hold back with.
I'll be your friend.
Oh, pity friendship? Now I feel even worse.
Do you think the Ark will make it through the atmosphere and into space?
It almost doesn't matter anymore. We just need to try. If we burn, we burn. If we're lucky, we just gave humanity a new chance, a whole new era. With the Ark on Earth, maybe we have a few decades of power to keep it running. In space, we have thousands of years.
Still, one hell of a gamble, though.
This was never about certainty. It's about hope.
And please get the Omni tool. Like, I'm clearly missing something. Like, what? Perhaps I missed something down here. And it's a long trip back and forth, so... Here we go. I had a feeling we needed to charge this thing over here, but I thought we had to find something else. I don't know. Did things out of order a bit, but hopefully that's all we needed to do. Oh, was there a button or something I gotta hit down there? Oh, here it is.
Is that it?
I'm really not that familiar with guns of any size. Oh, here we go. All systems say go.
Lock and load.
Come back up and we'll head out to the gun.
Alright.
Now what?
Now we just need to get the shell into the gun and then, kaboom.
Aren't you forgetting something? How are you gonna get us on board the Ark? Don't we need to make another scan?
Oh, don't you worry. You don't operate something like the Omega space gun with your bare hands.
You mean it's a pilot seat? Like back at Omicron?
Yes, and we can use it to transfer you to the Ark while operating the gun. 2 birds and all that. Now, take the Omnitool and plug it in next to the seat.
Except for
and I'll
she's
guide you
lying
to
to
the
us,
final
and it,
steps.
once again, is a copy. It's not. So there's gonna be a Simon still stuck here. And there's also gonna be potentially a Catherine still stuck here. Like, she's been lying to us right along. Like, I don't know why she would say 2 birds with 1 stone and lie to us. Like, we know it's lying. Like, I don't even need to think about it. She's... I get the idea of the Ark project, but it's just... I feel like their efforts could have been far better done. Yeah, Simon doesn't know anything. Simon's Simon.
Oh, I'll never get used to that.
Guess you won't have to. Not after this is over.
Right. Have a seat.
First I want to look around before I have a seat. We could just shoot ourselves into space. That'd be fun. Not that we would survive that pressure, but... Alright, here we go.
Comfortable?
As good as it's gonna get.
Okay, I'll activate the seat. You should be able to use the machines to load the bullet you assembled.
How do you operate this thing?
Don't know, I never tried this one. But pilot seats are notoriously easy to use, so it shouldn't be a problem.
Oh, we could zoom in? I didn't even know that. That would have been good to know.
Okay, ready when you are. Just
made
hit
that
the
easier.
button and we're off.
But we need to transfer our minds to the Ark.
We also need to make sure it launches at all, so I tied them to a single switch. Just push the button and we're off.
I don't trust this. I honestly don't trust this at all.
Here we go. No turning back.
Thank you, Simon.
Don't mention it.
It's an amazing thing you did. And I want you to know I appreciate it.
Time, 20 seconds.
What's the matter with the upload?
Just give it a second.
Thought you guys would have better bandwidth.
Yeah, I knew it. I knew it. She ain't sending us at all.
10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6,
I knew it.
5, 4, 3, 2,
Yeah, we made it!
Nope. We're still here.
I'm still here. I'm still here. Catherine? Catherine?
I'm here.
What the hell happened? What went wrong?
Nothing. They're out there, among the stars.
Exactly.
We're here.
No. We were getting on the Ark. I saw it. It finished loading just before it launched.
Yeah, I saw.
Then why are we still here?
Simon, I can't keep telling you how it works. You won't listen. You know why we're here. You were copied onto the Ark. You just didn't carry over. You lost the coin toss. We both did. Just like Simon at Omicron, just like the man who died in Toronto 100 years ago.
No. This is bullshit. We came all this way. We launched the Ark.
I know it sucks, but our copies are up there. Catherine and Simon are both safe on the Ark. Be happy for them.
Are you crazy? We're gonna die down here with those fuckers living at large on a spaceship. They're not us. They're not us.
I'm sorry you feel that way, Simon. I'm proud of what we did. We made sure that something of the hundreds of thousands of years of human history survives, that something lives on.
No. Fuck this. Fuck this. Fuck you. Fuck you, Catherine. You lied. And I believed in you. I trusted you. You said we're getting on the fucking Ark.
We are on the Ark, you idiot. I didn't lie. I can't be responsible for your goddamn ignorance. You
fuck! Catherine? Please don't leave me alone. Catherine? Catherine?
Oh man, that's the ending? Fuck, dude. That's dark as hell. So honestly, great game overall. Way darker than I would have expected. Most games are never that dark that are horror related. I mean, Sci-Fi will get dark like that, but it's highly doubtful that you'll see something that dark in a video game. Probably the darkest game I played, even remotely like this, would be Least of the Painful, but this is just a dark story from beginning to end. No little happiness that happens whatsoever. And the arc itself, I don't think it works. I think if you were to believe that it works, you would be a little bit ignorant yourself. I don't know. I think it makes more sense if the arc doesn't make it, but I don't know. I don't know. You kind of can't blame the people for making the ARC project themselves, but I feel their efforts probably would have been better utilized if they had been figured out a way to make Earth livable once more. I mean, that seems like the simpler thing to do. And destroying the WoW. If they had just decided to destroy the WoW, they could have figure things out from there. I mean, there was a point where there were enough people left, technically. There was a point where they had enough people at Omicron that they could have done things differently. But what do you do? You know? What do you do? All they really had to do was poison the well, but it sounds like that was damn near impossible. But anyways, I did not expect this story to be so good. Frictional games do make good games, and if I didn't know that this was a frictional game, I did not know that. But I think this has to be one of their best games. I'm trying to think what else Frictional has made. Let me just play. Let me let this go through, and then I'm gonna do a quick search. Is there any post credits? I highly doubt it. I doubt there's post credits. Ah, okay. Okay. What do we have here?
Whoa. Is this... Did it work?
Does look like the environment they intended in the Ark. Oh, dude, please give me a satisfying thing here. Oh, hey, look, cattails. Our character's breathing. Or making enough sound to be considered breathing. Oh, you know, I think I have a prediction.
Catherine? Catherine! I can't believe we actually made it.
Well, we did.
I'm so relieved.
It's okay, Simon. Everything's all right now.
I think if people were copied over and they knew that they were living in a fake world, though, I don't know if they could ever truly adjust to it. I think there would be so much undue mental stress from that. I don't think that would work. I don't know. You would almost have to, like, disconnect yourself in a certain way mentally to make it work, I feel like. But anyways, what I was saying is I didn't know that this game was a frictional games game. I'm trying to think of what games there are that I've heard of. Okay. So like I assumed, it's the Penumbra game series that they're known for, the Amnesia game series, and Soma. So, that doesn't surprise. It almost does surprise me that they went such a different direction than their other titles. I know the Penumbra series, there's a lot of stuff that's somewhat, I don't know if story-wise they're in the same vein at all, but they kind of have the same sort of monster design and whatnot as in some of the other not monster design, but the way the AI is very similar to the Penumbra series for sure. Not that I've played them, but I've seen people play them. There's a lot of different, like, themes in the games that are similar. I want to say I truly did enjoy this game quite a lot more than I thought I would. It actually went pretty deep for a story that a lot of games probably wouldn't go. And I think it was very dark in a great way. I like dark horror games a lot. I like dystopian type futures, utopian type future story type games. So this is good. And honestly, if they do something good with their new Amnesia title, might think about playing that down the line.